I haven't made a video for quite a while. Life changes have been getting in the way, but I had a bit of time to make one, a couple of hours of quiet time, so I thought I would go ahead. The subject of the video is the item that you see in front of you, which is a very nice antique sewing machine. I bought this about, I think it was about a year ago now. The reason I did not make a video about it before now is because I'd been packing and moving stuff and putting things in storage, and I just didn't have the time to bring it out and do a video about it. But anyway, I've got it in front of me now, and here we go. So I'll just give a brief tour of the case first. This is a really nice Wertheim sewing machine, made in Germany. You know, the Germans always make good stuff, as the ShamWow guy says. Very nice carved base. The base here is very particularly shaped. I'll get to that a bit more in a minute. This is the lid with the Wertheim decal on it. It's a bit faded. This machine is about 120 years old. 110, 120 years old. This is the top. You can see the beautiful inlaid wood and the handle. And then down here is the lock. Anyway, I'll open this machine up and you can have a look inside. Anyway, here is the machine, as you can see. This machine was made in Germany back in about 1900, 1910, and it was shipped to Australia to be sold by the Australian branch of the Wertheim Sewing Machine Company, which was run by Hugo Wertheim, who was the son of the company founder, who stayed back in Germany. Anyway, let's have a look at the machine. Pretty typical for about 1900, 1905. It is a vibrating shuttle sewing machine. So that means we have a shuttle in here, which is this little thing here, which vibrates and swings back and forth to form the stitch in the sewing machine. The machine is cast iron with Japanning, basically like black enamel paint all over it, with beautiful gold and flower decals applied to it, and then it would have been clear coated over the top. So the machine is quite heavy. I weighed the whole thing with the lid on my scale, and it is 16 kilograms, which is about give or take 32 pounds, something like that. Anyway, this machine is quite exceptional for the period. It has a number of features on it which you don't really see on American machines. So like Singer, for example. One of those features is this. This lever here is the stitch direction lever. All the way up is reverse, middle is no movement, and then all the way down is forward, and then you can adjust it up and down for the stitch length. That is one thing that Singer machines in America did not have until well after World War II. And this is a good 40 or 50 years before that. The ingenuity of German engineering. And then over here, this is another feature that Singer machines did not have until after. Now let me think. When did Singer... I don't think they ever had this. At least not on their vibrating shuttle models. What this is an automatic stop bobbin-winder. So how this works is really, really simple. As you wind the bobbin, it presses on this plate, and when the bobbin is full, the plate disengages the winder from the machine, and the whole thing stops winding. You do get this on later Singer machines, like the Singer 6699, Singer 15, but on Singer long bobbin machines, like the Singer 128, for example, they don't have this. It's all done by eye. This one does it automatically, so that's pretty cool. So basically you press it down, clicks into place, and then when it's done, pops up. Really cool. So yeah, those are two features that Singer machines did not have around the same time that this machine had them. So that's pretty innovative for the age. There's a car outside with extremely squeaky brakes. So another... Then this is the hand crank around the side. I'll just pop that in. That goes in like that. The machine is fully operational. I cleaned it, I oiled it, I polished it, I did everything. The bobbin winder was actually broken, and I know a couple who run a sewing machine museum. They very kindly sold me a replacement bobbin winder for a machine which I will remind you is 120 years old, and they had spare parts. So that was really great, otherwise I would never have been able to fix this thing. I spent today just removing the old broken winder and putting this one on. That was an adventure in and of itself. If you want to read about it, there's a post on my blog where you can read about that, and I've got photographs and everything, so you can knock yourself out with that. Right, gonna give you a brief tour of the machine. This is the faceplate, this is the bed, this is the base, these are the slide plates here. Then around the back we have the beautiful gold decals. This little door here, you probably can't see it, but there is a door here. That's for cleaning the gears, for lubricating them, all that kind of stuff. Then at the back we have the crank assembly, which is really, really nice. In here, this is the storage compartment. Then up the top here we have the model name, which is the Planet. Then I will come around and down here, and here you can see the front of the machine. Down here we have the serial number. Then behind that we have the badge of the Wertheim company. I'll see if I can there we go. So what we have here is Wertheim, Frankfurt in Germany. And then one other really nice feature that came with the machine when I bought it, and this is pretty cool because they don't always survive, is the original toolbox. Well, not toolbox, like, you know, accessories box that comes with the machine. It's a beautiful bright green. It's really, really nice green and gold. It says Wertheim sewing machines made in Germany. And here you have the adorable little Wertheim gnome or pixie, which was their mascot. You'll see him again there on the badge. Little Wertheim gnome, Mr. Wertheim. This is the, you can see all the decorations going all the way around. It's rattling because I've got stuff in here. Obviously, there we go. So you get like, this is for fixing the machine, servicing it. And you've got all your bits and pieces, seam guides, and various feet for the machine. Haven't fully explored all of these yet, but there they are in there. So it's really nice to have that box, Even if it was empty, it would be nice to have it. Then over here we have the storage compartment. In here I've got a few things. I've got the little bottle of oil. I bought this bottle at the flea market. It's really cute. I'm not sure what it was originally for, but it's definitely an oil bottle, so that's nice. Then we also have... what else? Thimbles. I believe this is... Yes, it is. Sterling silver. Sterling silver thimble. That's nice. This one is also sterling silver. So 2 silver thimbles. That's really nice. I completely forgot about those. And then we have the thread cutter. And we have there's a thread guide. There's a threader in there as well. And most importantly, we also have, I think that's everything. We also have bobbins. So I've got 3 here, and there's 1 more inside the machine. In there. So that's really nice. You've got 4 bobbins to come with the machine. I cannot tell you how important that is, because without these things the machine obviously does not work. And often when you buy these antique machines, the bobbins are long gone. You never see them again. And they're bloody impossible to find. So to have 4 bobbins with this machine, which is probably what it originally came with anyway, is really good when it comes to actually sewing with this machine. And I'll show you that. We'll show you that as well. How this machine sews and the forward and back features. Right, I'm just going to give a brief sewing demonstration on this 110, 120-year-old German-made Wertheim. So I've just got a piece of paper here just to test it out. That goes there. It's set to forward at the moment, so as you can see, working very well. No problems at all. Apart from the slight rattling, which is the sound of the bobbin in the shuttle, you can hear that there is hardly any sound at all. Now I'm going to show you the reverse feature. So what you do is you unscrew this and you push it all the way up to the top, like so. Is that all the way up? No, a bit further. There we go. That's right, all the way up to the top. So when you turn the handle, it goes in reverse. And this is the underside, as you can see. Pretty decent stitch forming. I haven't adjusted the tension on this machine, but it works pretty good. So there we go. And then turn it around again. Drop the foot and back in the other direction. So yeah, like I said, and then to change directions again, unscrew this all the way down, and tighten, 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 then forward. And there you go. So yeah, in conclusion, a 110, 120-year-old German-made Wertheim hand crank sewing machine, a Wertheim Planet, vibrating shuttle sewing machine, made in Germany from about, I don't know, 1900, 1910, 1905, somewhere around there, in beautiful antique condition. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video, and please do check out my blog if you want to read up a bit on me trying to fix this thing here. I doubt there's going to be another blog post about it anywhere else on the internet, so yeah, enjoy it if you do decide to read it. There's a link in the description below the video. Thank you very much for watching, and check back soon.